Sí. Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. Hey, you're from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to the tiny town of Guican in the Department of Boyaca, Colombia. I just checked into my hotel, and what an amazing place. So I'll be showing you around the hotel for sure later. Right now I'm by the Plaza Principal, by the cathedral. So I'll show you around here. It's a very unique Plaza Principal. As you'll see in a moment, it's almost like a little strange theme park. But first, let's check out the cathedral. Vamos! Well, I guess maybe we can't check out the cathedral, because I guess they're doing some renovations. Or maybe there's another door. Anyhow, let's continue on in the Parque Principal. First thing I notice is that this town is painted in the beautiful bright colors that I like, whereas El Cocuy, where I stayed at for a couple nights, 3 nights ago, was all green and white for whatever reason. But yeah, I much prefer the I think it's only Monday, but it sounds like those people are having an awfully good time over there. As you can see, we've got a really nice basketball court, and kids can play on there. Soccer, football as they call it down here. Looks like there's a few hotels around. Hopefully sooner than later I'll find myself a nice little restaurant so I can have some lunch. So one thing you notice right away here is that it's a little bit different, is that they have little statues of the animals that I guess are native to this area. That kind of looks like a wolf-like thing with a huge tail. I wonder if the tail is really that big. But yeah, it's a huge tail. And then over here, I think we have maybe a jaguar. Yeah, let's go with jaguar. I know they have jaguars in Colombia. They have a little playground down here. This almost looks like a reindeer right there. And then they have this rather unique viewing area over here. Mountains all around, situated in a beautiful valley near El Cocuy, which boasts probably the most spectacular mountains in Colombia. Now that tree right there, I'll get a closer look in a moment, but it's a funny looking tree. I don't even know if it's real. I know they have a variety of bears in certain areas of Colombia. So I'm going to guess. But this is one of them. Definitely a different Parque Principal, because normally you have a variety of at least small to large trees, but not this one. And it is early January, so they still have the Christmas lights. Hopefully I'll be able to check that out later. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of this tree. If it's I presume it's real, but it almost kind of looks man-made too. Yeah, I don't know. Here's a big lizard. I hope that they're not life-size, because that's an awfully big lizard if it is. And then they have these interesting little arches and a little bridge. Another unique feature are these wooden fencing / handrails. It's definitely different. Have to do this in portions, because that one store has the music just blaring. So gotta always watch out for those copyright strikes. This is one of those old towns where they have the church bell ringing, as hopefully you can hear in the background. And the last sculpture here, I'm pretty sure this is a condor. This is a fairly nice looking old building, the Palacio Municipal. So I presume that is the town hall, municipal hall. Do I need to go up these stairs? I guess I do. But at least I don't have a backpack on now with all my camera gear, so I'm getting accustomed to the high altitude. So I go up these stairs like nothing. I kind of like these weathered old doors. They have, well, in my opinion, character. So hopefully you can see that there's kind of a mural built into these stairs. And the reward for going up the stairs is a little bit better view. And they have a few basic murals here depicting the Sierra Nevada de El Cocuy. Central place for lunch here. And as you can see, the customary poncho is the order of dress for the gentleman, typical of Boyaca. Some of the buildings are just your plain old brick. And another thing I mentioned in the other videos is that because it's high altitude, you have to be really careful about protecting the skin. I already have a probably fairly red nose. Just taking a wander inside a hotel here. Oh, this looks colorful. Buenas. ¿Tiene almuerzos aquí?
Sí, sí,
¿Almuerzos corrientes?
sí, allá en la
Bueno. Another nice little place. So apparently 12:15 is a little too early for lunch. They told me in 15 more minutes, and I'm gonna eat lunch here. It's 15,000 pesos. That seems to be the going rate around here. And what I really like about this place is that it's interior, and so it'll be nice and quiet and tranquil. Whereas a lot of the other restaurants are right on the main street here, and some of them have loud music blaring. And me, I always prefer the peace and quiet. Apparently, the thing to do around here is to spray your friends with foamy substance. Looks like a lot of fun, actually. This guy's gotten it really good. Well, they don't start spraying me. I think they're thinking seriously about spraying me, so I'm going to go over here. And now they're washing themselves off in the little pool of water down there. Apparently they like getting sprayed in the face.
Solo que lo regañan. Mira, duró más que nosotros. Es que nosotros sí no lo gastamos.
Says in the face, in the face.
Pero no.
I guess this proves your self-worth in this town. This guy wants it now too. Right in the face. I expected one of the kids was going to throw the other in the pond. Just can't get enough of it, I guess. Maybe it's whipped cream. Maybe that's why they actually like it. Violencia. Oh, getting a little out of hand here.
Tenemos sopita de avena, arroz, ensalada fría que viene con habichuelas, zanahoria y albero, pataconcito, puré de papa y proteína y carnecita de res, de cerdo, y pechuga y juguito natural.
Ya como la...
A 15.000.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno, con mucho gusto.
All right, the lunch has arrived. Looks pretty good. Normally I don't get pork, but today I decided to. This is a patacon, verduras, vegetables. Looks like mashed potatoes and rice. Got a nice little soup. And let me taste this, see what it is. Not sure, but it's very good. As you can see, I have this place all reserved to myself. Now, I have to tell you a story about this, because when I ordered, I said, I don't want salad. And then she looked back at me with this look of shock, like she couldn't believe that I didn't want the salad. And then she proceeded to highly pressure me into getting the salad, and I had to cave in. Okay, so the first part is true. The second part was actually, she said, well, okay, but it complements the meal. And I said, okay, I'll get the salad. Anyway, the salads that I don't like are the ones that are just lettuce and onion and a little bit of tomato. I don't care for those. I actually don't mind this salad, so buen provecho to me. Rica la comida, muchas gracias.
Bueno.
¿Qué tipo de jugo es?
Tomate.
Ah, tomate, ok. Bueno, muchas gracias. Buen día.
Para servirle.
Gracias. So if you want to come to this place for lunch or to stay here by chance, Hotel Guican de Sierra. Now, I'm still glad with the place that I'm staying at. It's more beautiful, but this is nice too. So the price for lunch was 15,000 pesos, 15,000 pesos, which is around $5 Canadian, $3.50 US. So always a good bargain down here in Colombia. Next up, I'll give you a hotel tour. And so if you want to stay at this place, this is the cathedral right here on the left. And I'm just a half a block down this way. So I didn't even take note of the name of the hotel until just now. And this is kind of funny because when I was watching a YouTube video about Guican to decide whether I wanted to stay here or not, the guy actually stayed at a hotel and it looked really, really nice. And I caught the name of it, I looked it up, and it said they wanted 180,000 pesos, which is like $60 plus Canadian. And it turns out this is the place. But I'm paying 60,000, which is $20, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but from the outside, you'd never probably guess that it's such a nice place, but let me take you inside and show you around. I thought I recognized when I saw those gardens. I thought maybe this is the place. Anyhow, this is the painting. I think some of these are photos and some of these are paintings. El Cocuy, yeah, this is El Pulpito. And then you have lunches here. Nice view. Another little painting, I believe. El Cocuy. And down the stairs we go. That's a nice painting. Gardens. El Jardín. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I thought, no, this can't be the same place that I saw in the video because I'm only paying 60,000 pesos. Then as I went down the stairs, I saw the building, I thought, geez, that sure looks the same as in the video. A little covered area to just hang out and chill. A little deck. And as you can see, the view is absolutely beautiful. The mountains. That's the hotel up there. Doesn't look like I said, anything special from here. This area makes it so my room is down there in that yellow building. It's like a little Garden of Eden. And it seems very peaceful, which is exactly what I want. Peace and quiet. For once, I'm going to remember to show you my room before I mess it up. And I particularly want to do it at this place because it's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very happy. Looks like a nice, comfortable double bed. Very well made up. As you can see, 2 windows, very bright. Obviously, I don't need the bunk beds. And then we have a little storage area over here, a little table, another little bench or table, tiny TV, which I don't need. And the bathroom, normal Western style toilet. And when you see the wires, that means you get hot water. So this place is like a little mini paradise, the Garden of Eden. And the price, 60,000 pesos. That's just a little over $20 Canadian, 14 US. I don't know what they're burning over here. Anyhow, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I had no idea it was going to be this nice here. And if I'm being 100% honest, I would have probably stayed here for the previous 2 nights because my guide Wilson, he's from Guican, and so we could have just taken off from here. Oh well. The other place was an experience too, up in the mountains. Let's continue on and see if we can find a nice viewpoint as we pass the Rainbow House. There might be a good spot right up the hill there. Looks like I better be careful in this hood. Looks like the local chop shop. Looks to me to be a little bit of a poorer section of the town, but let's check it out. See if I can find a great viewpoint. There's always dogs. Always dogs barking. Well, that's kind of cool. A little A-frame house. I don't know if that's a glamping house people rent out or somebody actually lives there, but quite a spectacular view for sure. It's glamping? Ah, bueno. Vista espectacular. Quite a view. And here's the murals showing some of the birds and animals and the depiction of an indigenous woman. And these are the really interesting plants that grow in the higher altitudes that you'll see in day 1's video. I'd really be interested to know if this is a really accurate depiction of the indigenous people. I'm presuming it is. They look very noble, I must say. This is a bear, I think it's called oso in Espanol. And aves is birds. Yeah, very nice mural. This house has certainly seen better days. Huge cracks in the wall. I'm guessing it's abandoned at this point. Now, earthquakes that cause this? I don't know. But I was told that the Cocuy mountains are inactive volcanoes. What do we have over here? Not much. Now this is a really old house. Happy dog. Wow. Very old. I'm gonna guess this is one of the original buildings in this town. And here we are. Nice view. Not too shabby. Right down there is where I just was with the little A-frame and the glamping. Isn't it funny how there's a brightly red painted building right next to this one that's seen better days. Is there stairs there so we can take a peek inside? I think I can. Let's give it a try. Always curious. A big opening there. Doesn't look like much to see though. No, not a whole lot. Just a dilapidated old building now. This is what you see when you enter Guican. Once again, I'm guessing that this is a depiction of one of the indigenous people, since they're naked, and then I'm not sure who it is with the bow and arrow up top there, but it sounds like there's been a lot of violence in the area due to the Spaniards. And of course it would be very, very interesting to to meet some of the Uwa, but apparently that's not likely to happen. That is a lot of smoke coming from that little fire down there. I think it's a purposely controlled fire, but seems a little excessive. Another glamping cabin, as I've said many times now. Glamping has become a bigger and bigger thing in Colombia. One thing that I've been meaning to bring up on a video is that I finally remembered to ask somebody, why do the people who have the different buildings paint them certain colors? Are they all kind of, you paint what you're building, what color you want, I'll paint mine what I want, and on, yet nobody ever seems to have the same color scheme from house to house. Like if you look at Salento, for instance, the mist is actually, or the fire I should say, is actually looking kind of cool over there. So I'm going to walk down this way, and maybe I'll yak as I walk. Yak and walk. So anyway, I was told that back in the day, whatever that day was, many years ago, decades probably, people would paint their homes or stores certain colors indicating what they had for sale. Now, if you're from Colombia and you know that that's totally incorrect, please share what the real truth is and your opinion. But that's what I was told. Now, that makes me wonder why, for example, a town like Villa de Leyva has all their buildings painted or whitewashed, as they call it, white. What does that mean? Why is it in Antioquia, for instance, in Tolima, people have the tendency to paint their buildings and homes bright different colors, and other areas they don't. Anyway, if by chance you know any of these answers, I'd love to hear about it in the comment section. My objective at the moment is go down to the river, and Wilson took me up to the top of that plateau there. So I want to see what it looks like from down below. Big stretch. You look like a friendly fellow. What's your name? Jose. Mucho gusto, Jose. Did I disturb your little nap on the dirt? I guess I did, sorry. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. Hasta luego. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a friendly human. Yeah. How are you? Muy bien. Alright. Nice to meet you too. Have another lick. There you go. Oh, you really like my hands, don't you? Have another lick then. Hasta luego. Don't follow me. Uh-oh, now I've done it. The dog gave up on me, but now that I'm standing here, he's following me again. A lot of people are walking down here, so there must be a nice spot. And while I think of it, in the full sun it's about 25 degrees Celsius. Still coming. And that's one of my biggest surprises of this area. Is that it's been clear every day, and it's been this warm. I thought it was going to be like 15 degrees for the high and cloudy, and I thought there was going to be days where I wouldn't even be able to see the mountains at all, and let's say it cleared for a bit. So it's been a very pleasant surprise. And we're already at the river. That didn't take as long as I thought. Now the question is there a little pathway along the river? Looks like there's people just swimming. There's one side. Well, I'm back with another battery. And as I'd hoped, these cliffs are turning into a fairly nice orange color. Well, I got some decent light, but it was hard to get a shot without the dog barking at me. He finally gave up. Time to head back to town. Well, I decided to say to heck with the termales, because after seeing some photos and reading some reviews, didn't really appear all that impressive, especially in light of the fact that I've been to some really cool termales in Colombia. So I have another place in mind as I head back to San Gil. over the next 4 days, and I'll obviously show you if I make it to that spot that I'm thinking of. Buenas. Not a bad little light show here in Guican. It's about 6 o'clock. ¿Cómo tu nombre?
Brian Daitz Fuentes Belande, ¿y el tuyo?
Tomás.
Tomás.
Mucho gusto.
Ah, ya. My name is Brian Daitz Fuentes Belande, ¿y el tuyo?
Perfecto.
¿Me vas a ir a grabar?
Voy a grabar las luces de Navidad.
¿Cuándo vas a grabar picando?
Cuando tú las
Ven.
más temprano.
¿Tú entiendes un poco el español?
Sí, un poco. Va.
Ven, vamos y me grabas.
¿A dónde? ¿Por acá? Ok. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Bueno.
¿Usted dónde es?
¿Cómo?
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Canadá. There he goes, Evil Knievel.
¿Vas a subir el video picando ya a YouTube?
Sí.
Ay.
Voy a poner el video por YouTube, pero
Es más grande que yo.
necesito un mes.
¿Un mes?
¿Cómo es que se llama?
Tengo que editar.
Tomás en Colombia.
Tengo que editar muchos videos.
Ah,
sí.
ok.
Entonces necesito mucho tiempo.
Ahí está.
Hola.
Una pregunta, ¿qué significa what the fuck? Es que yo siempre,
Muy mal. Malas palabras.
yo siempre escucho esa cero.
Unos cruceros.
¿Qué significa? ¿Qué significa?
En español no sé.
Híjole.
Es una
Pero es muy mal.
Beach.
Yo siento,
Yo sé
eso
qué
sí.
significa beach.
Es
Beach
otra
es
mala. Eso
Sí,
es
pero-
más o menos puta.
Y
Pero suyo, tus palabras son
Muy
más
groseras. Yo
mal.
las escucho a
Más
veces.
mal.
A veces yo las escucho. Muy común en Colombia. La verdad que sí, todos dicen what?
¿Tú eres de Estados Unidos?
No, soy de Canadá.
Canadá.
¿qué significa oh my god?
Norte de Estados
por Dios.
Unidos.
Oh, sí, por eso.
¿De qué parte eres de Canadá?
La costa occidental, cerca de la ciudad de Vancouver.
Mi inglés es como más regular. Neva mucho por allá, cae mucha nieve.
En unas partes sí.
En otras
En mi área no mucho.
¿Y es la primera vez que vienes acá?
No, yo he estado a Colombia muchas veces.
Sí.
Conoces
¿Te
muchos
gusta
lugares.
Colombia? ¿Te gusta?
Ah, sí, mucho.
¿Has ido a
Me
Medellín?
encanta.
¿No lo han robado? ¿Has ido a Medellín?
Conozco Medellín,
Y
pero
Bogotá.
prefiero
Medellín,
los pueblitos
¿Has ido a
y la
Bogotá?
¿Has ido a
naturaleza.
Bogotá?
Sí, muchas veces en Bogotá.
Pero tú eres como más de la naturaleza, ¿cierto?
Cúcuta.
Sí, sí,
¿Cuál
sí,
es tu
mucho.
comida favorita?
Cúcuta, no, Cúcuta no.
¿Cuál es tu comida favorita de
¿Por
acá?
qué?
Yo soy-
¿Conoces Cúcuta?
Yo soy de Cúcuta.
¿Estás de Cúcuta? Cerca de la frontera de Venezuela, ¿cierto?
¿De qué?
De Venezuela.
Que sí, Venezuela.
Que sí, cerca de la
Venezuela.
frontera de Venezuela.
Ah, sí.
Ah, ya. Hay
Las
muchos
fronteras de
venezolanos
Venezuela.
en,
Sí.
En Guican,
No, pero en
Aquí no.
Bogotá sí hay. Bogotá
pero
sí
en
hay.
Colombia.
¿No te han
mucho.
robado? ¿No te han atracado?
Quitarle las cosas, ¿no?
¿Cómo?
Piensa que lo vamos a
Quitarle
robar,
las cosas.
muchacho. ¿No te han robado? ¿No te han robado?
No tengo
digamos.
problemas con eso, no.
Ah, ok.
Pero
No lo han robado, ¡qué
estoy en-
milagro!
¡Qué milagro!
¡A mí me robaron!
No puedo.
A mí me robaron. ¿Qué tienes en la
¿Tú
bolsa?
has jugado
No,
playback?
Si tiene una
¿Tú has
pistola.
jugado playback rugby?
Rugby.
Rugby, playback.
Rugby no es popular en Canadá. Hockey es muy
Hockey.
popular en Canadá.
Ah, el hockey.
Sí.
¿Y juegan fútbol? Fútbol.
Fútbol americano, sí.
Ah, fútbol americano.
Y en inglés, fútbol, por ejemplo, con James Rodríguez, por ejemplo, eso es tu fútbol. En Canadá es soccer.
Soccer
Soccer.
o en Brasil significa
¿Cuál?
fútbol, amigo. Vamos a jugar fútbol.
Fútbol.
¿Cuál es tu comida favorita de Colombia?
¿Cuál lugar?
No,
comida.
comida.
Oh, comida.
The food, the
¿De
food.
Colombia? ¿En
Sí.
Colombia?
El sushi.
Comida típica. Carne sudada.
La bandeja paisa.
Aguacate.
La bandeja paisa, la bandeja.
Bandeja paisa, sí, me gusta
Algo
mucho.
que haya
¿Te
como-
gusta la pizza?
Algo
¿La
que haya
pizza?
acá y no es en
Sí, me
Canadá.
gusta pizza. ¿Cómo?
Hamburger.
Algo que esté acá y no haya en Canadá.
Así se dice en inglés.
Hay
Pues
un
sí, yo ya sé.
restaurante con comida de Colombia en mi ciudad.
¿Te gusta de
Y la
hamburger?
gente son de Cúcuta.
¿De hamburger?
Soy de Cúcuta.
Sí.
Yo soy de Cúcuta.
La gente en Victoria. Mi ciudad es Victoria.
¿Te gusta la hamburguesa?
Oh, sí, mucho.
De hamburger.
El perro caliente.
¿Te gusta la bandeja
poquito.
paisa?
Sí, mucho.
El perro caliente. Porque se le dicen Cúcuta. ¿Sí? Así. Así se le dicen Cúcuta.
Bueno, muchas,
Ayuda.
mucho gusto a todos. Voy a grabar un poco de
¿Me dejas tocar
más
tu,
video.
me dejas ver tu GoPro?
Bueno.
¿Me dejas ver tu GoPro? Ven.
Grábame.
Está grabando. No, no
Voy a matar al asaltado.
Ah, listo, sí está grabando. Hágale. ¿Qué pensaron de Colombia?
Yo soy la tumba.
Cuidado. Costoso.
¿Cuánto vale? ¿Alrededor de cuánto vale?
Ten cuidado.
$500 americanos.
Uy, ¿cómo, marica? Eso vale como 5 millones.
¿Me dejas ver los dólares?
¿Tienes dólares?
Necesita trabajar por muchos años para pagar por eso.
Eso vale 5 millones, literalmente.
¿Cómo?
5
O sea
millones.
que usted es youtuber.
Soy un youtuber.
Ah, sí.
¿Cómo
Se llama Tomás en Colombia.
¿Cómo
Tomás.
en Colombia? ¿No tiene un celular?
¿Tú tienes alguna muestra?
¡Venga!
Se mató.
Locos.
Acá la violencia es poquita. Sí,
poquita
la violencia.
Es poquitica la violencia, no es tanta.
Quieto.
3, 2, 1.
Bienvenidos a la tierra.
¡Horrible!
Solo digan
Otra
bienvenidos
vez.
a Guican.
Listo, hágale.
Bienvenido a Guican. Venga. Cerdo. Bienvenido a Guican. Solo diga bienvenido a Guican y ya, no diga más.
Sí, ya. Bienvenido a Guican.
Una vez más, por favor.
Sí, muchachos, ya. Compórtense. Comporten la seriedad. Usted compórtese de 15.
No tengo 15,
Ok,
respete.
listo.
No, mentira, sí.
3, 2.
¡Bienvenido a la sierra!
Bueno, gracias. This is kind of different. Lights all strung up above. And this is the city hall. It's all nicely lit up. Beautiful lights. Gotta love those spontaneous moments. Fun, lively kids. That's a nice little light show here. I like it. Church looks beautiful. Little bridge lit up. So as I've said before, the people of Boyaca are extra friendly. It's not that other people in Colombia aren't, but the people of Boyaca, in my opinion at least, are more humble, not as extroverted. Not that one is better than the other, but I prefer the quieter people. Well, damas and caballeros, that was a really good day here in Guican. Tomorrow I am off to Guacamayo, it's called. Another little town not too far away, about an hour by bus. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and liking. Helps support my channel and helps to motivate me to continue doing videos. Remember, there's no you in Colombia, so hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday. Till next time, hasta las tacos. Ciao.